Days of peace and learning continued in Ayodhya.
Rama grew in wisdom, kindness, and quiet strength. Days of peace and learning continued in Ayodhya. Bharata and Shatrughna too grew in grace and affection.
Under sage Vashishta, the princes learned duty, discipline, and truth.
They also learned the skills of warriors.
They also learned the skills of warriors. But peace in Ayodhya was about to meet a great turning point.
From afar, a powerful sage was approaching the royal court.
It was sage Vishwamitra, mighty in wisdom and spiritual power. Even the palace guards recognized the greatness of the sage. Word quickly reached the king. When Dasharatha heard who had come, he rose at once. He went forward personally to welcome Vishwamitra. Welcome, revered sage. Dasharatha honored the sage with deep respect. Welcome, revered sage. Your arrival blesses Ayodhya. But the sage had not come for ceremony alone. The court settled into silence to hear the sage's words. According to royal custom, the king offered full hospitality. Then Vishwamitra spoke of the reason for his visit. A request was coming, one that would test the king's heart. The sage told the king of a sacred yajna he was trying to perform in the forest. Again and again, cruel demons were disturbing the holy ritual. He had come seeking protection for the sacrifice. The king was eager to help. Command me, revered sage. My armies are yours. What? But the sage did not ask for soldiers. Send Rama with me. The king's heart trembled at those words. The court could hardly believe what they had heard. He saw not a prince for war, but a beloved young son. Rama is still so young. The king begged to send armies in Rama's place. Take my finest warriors. Let me protect the child. But Vishwamitra's decision did not change. He had asked for Rama for a reason beyond the king's understanding. Only Rama must come. Fear and love pulled heavily at the king's heart. Only Vashishta remained completely calm. He wanted to do what was right, but his heart resisted. In that silence, destiny waited. Then sage Vashishta spoke. He reminded the king that Vishwamitra was no ordinary sage. Vishwamitra possessed immense spiritual power and divine knowledge. In his care, Rama will not be unsafe. The king's fear began to loosen. He knew that Rama's path had already begun. The king understood that love alone could not hold back destiny. At last he called for Rama. Bring Rama to the court. The message went swiftly through the palace. Rama, a summons from the king.
I understand.
Lakshmana immediately sensed something important was happening. Before the court, Rama stood with humility and light. His respect and composure touched everyone present. It was not easy for the king to speak.
The sage saw in Rama exactly what he had come for.
When Rama heard the sage's request, he did not hesitate in his heart. To serve a sage and protect righteousness felt natural to him.
I am ready to go.
The king saw courage in his son, and it pierced him with pride. But Lakshmana could never imagine letting Rama go alone.
Where Rama goes, I go. His love for Rama was beyond question. The sage allowed Lakshmana to join the journey.
Then let Lakshmana come as well. And with a heavy heart, Dasharatha gave his permission. Go with honor, my sons.
The news reached the queens as well.
Kaushalya blessed Rama with both love and strength.
May Dharma guide and protect you.
Sumitra sent Lakshmana not with fear, but with wisdom.
Serve Rama as your path and your honor. All the family felt the weight of the coming departure.
The princes prepared to leave the palace for the first time on a sacred mission. They would go not in luxury, but in readiness. Side by side, the two brothers were ready. The king held his sons close before letting them go.
Return safely, my children.
At the palace steps, the path ahead was waiting. Rama and Lakshmana left Ayodhya under the guidance of Vishwamitra.
The people watched with love, pride, and concern. Behind them lay comfort. Ahead lay purpose.
The road soon led into the sacred forests.
For Rama, the forest was not fearful. It was alive with meaning.
Lakshmana remained alert at every step.
As they walked, the sage taught them about the forest and the sacred duty of protection. They rested by rivers and learned beneath the open sky. The sage began to pass on powerful knowledge to the young princes. To Rama, he entrusted divine mantras of strength and protection.
Lakshmana too absorbed every word with discipline and devotion.
By evening, the forest itself seemed to welcome them.
Under the stars, the princes stepped further into their destiny. At dawn, they continued deeper into the wild lands.
But ahead, the forest began to change.
This was no longer a gentle forest.
Lakshmana felt danger before he saw it. Rama sensed the heaviness in the air.
Revered sage, what shadow lies over this place?
The sage spoke of Tataka, a terrifying demoness who had ruined the forest.
She spread fear, destruction, and death wherever she moved.
The duty before Rama was no longer simple. The sage told him that protecting the innocent sometimes required difficult action.
Rama, this evil must be stopped.
Rama accepted the burden of righteous action. And as always, Lakshmana stood beside him.
I am with you, brother. The forest itself seemed to shudder before what was coming.
Then the roar came. For the first time, the young prince stood before real darkness.
Lakshmana guarded his brother's side without fear.
The sage watched, knowing this moment had long been destined. And from the darkness, Tataka drew near.
Rama's heart remained perfectly still.
The brothers stood united against the fear before them. The brothers stood united against the fear before them.
And Rama raised his bow. The battle in the forest was about to begin.